Good morning, students. Let us start today's online class. Today I am going to take Nobel, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. Chapter number 13, The Rescue. Rescue means already you know, to protect from any danger to anybody. And before reading these lines, I am going to tell you something. Do you think rescue is an individual effort or a team effort? Give reasons. Here question is arising that rescue is an individual effort, means only one person saved from any danger of anybody, or it is a teamwork. So I can tell you children here, rescue can be done by individual or as a teamwork, as a team effort. In both the condition it is a suitable, we can say here. Students, I am taking para number first here. The cowardly lion and Dorothy went in together to the castle, where Dorothy called all the Winkies together and told them that they were no longer slaves. You know, when went Dorothy and Lion went to the castle. Castle means palace where the wicked witch were living. Where Dorothy called all the Winkies together. Means all the Winkies were there. They called. Miss Dorothy called them together and told them that they were not slaves. They became free from that palace, from that castle, and they can live anywhere where they like. Students, next para I am taking. In next para, there was rejoicing. Rejoicing means great joy. Jubilation means happiness. There was a great joy or happiness. Now, if the scarecrow and the tin-odd man were only with us, said the lion, I should be happy. On it, lion said to the Dorothy that if the scarecrow and tin-odd man would be with them, they would be very happy. Means I should be happy. I should be means they would be, means Dorothy and Lion would be very happy. Don't you suppose we could rescue them? Asked the girl anxiously. And Dorothy very excitedly asked the lion that surely they would be rescue the scarecrow and tin-odd man very soon, because he has not to suppose for this. We can try, answered the lion. On it, lion also answered that they would try. They could try this one. They requested the yellow Winkies to help rescue their friends. And Dorothy and Lion requested the yellow Winkies to help to rescue their friends like Scarecrow and Tin-odd Man. They travelled until they came to the rocky plain where the Tin-odd Man lay. May they travelled continuously and until they came to the rocky plain where they found that the tin-odd man was lying there. The Winkies lifted him and carried him back to the yellow castle again. Mace on it, Winkies lifted the tin-odd man and carried it back to the yellow castle again. At the castle, Dorothy said to the Winkies, means at the castle means palace. At the palace, Dorothy said to the Winkies, are any of your people tinsmith? Tinsmith means here blacksmith, who could look after the tin or look after and mend the tin. Oh yeah, they told her. Miss on it, Winkies told them that they are there. Then bring them to me, she said. After that, Dorothy said to the Winkies to bring the Tin Woodman so that tinsmiths who could mend the Tin Woodman. The tinsmiths set to work until at last he was into his old farm, and very soon tinsmith set to work, started his work, and he worked with the Tin Woodman until it became in the old form, or it turned into the old form. Old form is in the previous as Tin Woodman was. He as soon as he turned, then till then it works. If we only had the scarecrow with us, said the Tin Woodman. Tin Woodman also said here, if they would have only the scarecrow with us, with them, their team will be completed. Said the Tin Woodman said on it. We must try to find him, said the girl. Then girl said that surely they would try to find the Tin Woodman also, mean scarecrow also, and they will try to complete their team. So she called the Winkies to help her, and they walked until they came to the tall tree, in the branches of which the winged monkeys had tossed the scarecrow cloths. Means very soon, so she called. She means Dorothy called the Winkies to help her, and they walked until they came to the tall tree. Means they started walking until they came to the tall tree where the winged monkeys had tossed his means his scarecrow cloths in the branches of a tree. They reached there also. The Tin Woodman chopped down the tree. Very soon the Tin Woodman chopped down the tree. Dorothy picked the cloths up and had the Winkies carry them back to the castle. And Dorothy picked the cloths up and had the Winkies carried them back to the castle, and she asked to carry them to the castle again back, where they were stuffed the nice clean straw, and the scarecrow was good as ever. And there they set the nice clean straw, put the nice clean straw in it and cover with the cloths, and in this way the scarecrow was also built in new form, and it was as good was more good than as ever. They were reunited. Reunited means came together, or caused to come together again after period of separation or disunity. Means after long time, after the long separation, they all reunited, they came together. But one day they decided to return to the Wizard of Oz to claim his promise. But all means already they had discussed or taken a promise from the Wizard of Oz after killing the wicked witch to fulfill their requirements. So one day they decided to return to the Wizard of Oz, so they could get their promise, whatever they had demanded. On it, they bade goodbye. They bade the Winkies goodbye, and after that, they bade means we can say here this is the salutation when we separate from anybody, and they said goodbye to the Winkies. Dorothy went to the witch's cupboard to fill her basket with food. And Dorothy also went to the witch's cupboard, and she filled her basket with the food whatever present there. There she saw the golden cap. There also she saw the golden cap also was kept in the cupboard. She did not know anything about the charm of the golden cap. And here she did not, Dorothy did not know anything about the charm of the golden cap. So, but she made up her mind to wear it. But she start this. She charm means, you know what is here, beauty, the power and quality means what, why this was his powerful. So she did not know, but she decided to wear up that golden cap in her mind, in her head. They all started for the Emerald City, and with Dorothy, they all started this journey again to the Emerald City.